How do you keep your faith strong when doubts creep in and sort of try to knock you off course? And is doubt and fear and worry and anxiety going to keep you from your divine shift? Or is it okay? Life is sort of like a game of Jenga. You know, that game where you are pulling out the blocks and placing the blocks and trying to get everything balanced. And then somebody accidentally knocks the table and everything starts to wobble, and you think it's going to come crashing down. But it's in that moment of the wobbly, if you will, when we have to really recognize what are we saying and how are we thinking. Let's start with Job. Now, Job is this guy who has everything going for him, right? He has money, he has wealth, he has a family. He's basically really on a winning streak. And then life comes along and knocks him off course, basically knocking his Jenga tower over, right? It says in Job 3:25, what I feared has come upon me. What I dreaded has happened to me. It's almost like Job had been waiting for that other shoe to drop. Like it can't be this good all this time. Something is going to happen. And it was almost as if he was saying, "Yep, I saw this coming." This, I think, right there is a powerful reminder of how important the way we think and the words we choose to use are. Job was actually like expecting his tower to fall, and eventually it did. How many of us have done that to ourselves? We expected something to happen, not a good thing, and then it did. Now, God is so good, and He always brings us through to the other side. But what if, when things started to get wobbly, we shifted our words and our thoughts? Proverbs 18:21 tells us that words can kill and words can give life. They're either a fruit or they're poison. You decide. So we have to be really, really careful in what we're thinking and in what we're saying, right? We don't want to be that person that dares the tower to fall. Doubts and fears are going to creep in, but what we need to do is grab onto them and bring them into obedience to Christ. We need to dig in deeper when those doubts and fears come in and speak to them the way we need to speak to them. My God said, my God is. Okay. It's like planting seeds in a garden. And if you plant the seeds of doubt and fear, don't be surprised that doubt and fear is what grows. But if you plant seeds of faith, of God's promises, of the confidence and peace that you have, knowing that God is going to take care of you, then that is what you will harvest. I want to encourage you to take control of your thoughts and your words. Be mindful of what your mind is thinking and your mouth is saying. And when doubt comes in, don't be surprised. And don't beat yourself up because you have doubt. God knows you're going to have doubt. He knows you're going to worry, but He's got an answer for that. He says, your words, well, you get to choose poison or fruit. What will you choose? How will you handle that next negative thought that comes into your mind? That next what if or option that pops into your mind that is negative? What will you do? How will you handle that? He is waiting for you to stand firm in your faith, speaking words of hope and trust. And Lord, I want to trust you more. I want to believe you more. I want to do more and serve you more, even when we're in the middle of the storm. That's what he wants us to do. That's the sign of faith. That's that little tiny mustard seed of faith that he's looking for. God does the how, and you do the do. Make it a great day.